What was intended to be a landmark gathering of pastors and leaders from across the nation took an unfortunate turn at the 11th Triennial All India Assemblies of God Conference held at FGAG Church, Kannuru, Bangalore from June 10th, 2025. The conference, which was expected to foster fellowship and host the leadership elections, was significantly disrupted by conflicts leading to the suspension of the conference. The disruption began when a faction belonging to Pastor N. Peter openly confronted the FGAG administrative team and ushers, objecting to the participation and admission of 72 pastors from the Southern District. The group, who came without an invitation, was not given hotel accommodation, food or badges, forcibly entered to meet the General Superintendent of the All India Assemblies of God, Reverend Paul Thingaya, on the night of June 10th. Reverend Paul Thingaya clarified that the issue was under the jurisdiction of the South India Assemblies of God and needed to be resolved by SIAG leadership and not at an AGI conference. Pastor Abraham Thomas, General Superintendent of SIAG, was also informed of the meeting and the situation through a phone call. Despite this, tensions escalated the following day as the scheduled elections approached. In an effort to prevent further disturbance, Reverend Paul Thingaya addressed the congregation, requesting the pastors in question to step aside and move to the green room. He then asked Pastor Abraham Thomas to personally engage with them. Reverend Dr. Mohan also intervened in an attempt to mediate the matter. The dispute stemmed from unresolved internal issues spanning more than 13 years. Although the group of 72 pastors from the Southern District claimed to possess a court order granting them the right to participate in the conference, no resolution emerged during the discussion. At this time, tensions flared again. Pastor N. Peter and his faction began protesting violently outside the green room, demanding the removal of the 72 pastors. The situation grew aggressive, with the FGAG media personnel reportedly being manhandled. Inside the green room, the 72 pastors began shouting slogans, further disrupting the ongoing session. A distress call was made to local authorities by an individual from within the group in the green room, claiming that they were being locked in the room, including some with medical conditions. Police personnel promptly arrived at the venue. As they entered, the group inside the green room pushed their way towards the stage, shouting and causing chaos. They forcefully stormed the stage, prompting the police to officially declare the situation a law and order concern. The group pushed forward, demanding the right to vote in the election since they had a court order. The police informed the organizers that the conference could no longer proceed under such circumstances. Simultaneously, confusion erupted in the first few rows as delegates rushed towards the stage, confronting the committee and volunteers. verbal abuse was held and the atmosphere grew increasingly hostile. Despite the escalating situation, neither Pastor Abraham Thomas, nor Pastor B.T. Abraham, nor Pastor N. Peter took steps to de-escalate or address the people causing the chaos. Amidst the turmoil, Reverend Teresa took the stage and led a prayer calling for peace. While delegates seated towards the rear joined her in prayer, the unrest at the front continued to intensify as the unruly mob of pastors mocked her, telling her to come down.
Lord, we lift up our holy hands in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus.
This is not an AGI problem. I don't need to be involved in something that has to be taken care by the region.
Ultimately, Pastor Abraham Thomas said that due to the commotion and unrest, the conference would be dissolved.
There is a police order to dissolve the meeting. Because of the commotion that has been created, until it is solved, they don't want to allow the conference to continue. They are asking to dissolve the conference
until the matter is resolved. Following this, Reverend Dr. Mohan formally adjourned the conference.
There is a provision also in the Constitution. If we are not able to proceed with the conference, we have to adjourn this one now, and after that, All India General Presbytery will get together and decide further procedure.
The dinner that had been prepared for the 2,500 delegates was graciously redirected to nearby orphanages following the adjournment of the conference. However, refreshments were served to all on their way out. Delegates who were accommodated in hotels continued their stay along with breakfast as originally scheduled until their departure the following day, June 12th. The executive committee members, presbyters and pastors of the Central District of SIAG felt that what was meant to be a momentous and spiritually enriching national event was regrettably overshadowed by division and disorder. The unresolved issues and ensuing conflict within SIAG underscores the urgent need for structured intervention and reconciliation in order to safeguard unity and uphold the mission of AG in India. In conclusion, neither AGI nor the executive committee is the reason for this dissolve of the conference.